Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping straight into something genuinely exciting, I think, from the iconic Mobile Suit Gundam franchise.
Oh, yeah, definitely exciting news.
Get ready here because we're looking at a brand new manga, Mobile Suit Gundam 8. But, it's not just a new manga. We want to explore what makes this one really unique.
hmm
So our mission today, unpack Gundam 8, sure, but also look at Gundam's interesting history with manga itself. And trust me, the whole setup of this new series, it might just flip what you think a Gundam story is.
It's a pretty bold premise.
Okay, so the basics. Mobile Suit Gundam 8. It's coming from Kadokawa, the Japanese publisher. You'll find it in Gundam Ace magazine.
The go-to spot for Gundam manga.
Exactly. And the launch date is set for June 26th, 2025. So mark that down.
Not too far off, then.
And the creative team, well, it's got some heavy hitters. Written by Hajime Kamishita.
Right. Known for iron-blooded orphans. And, surprisingly, Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Quite reigns.
It really is.
It-
And the art, that's
Yeah.
Shuei Takagi.
Who did fantastic work on Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation Code Fairy. So a solid team.
Definitely.
And it's interesting. This wasn't conjured out of thin air recently. It was actually announced way back 2021, I think.
Oh, really? 2021.
Yeah, it was meant to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Gundam Ace magazine. So fans have kind of been waiting, and now we're finally seeing it take shape, getting these first looks at the Gundam design, the main character.
So it's been cooking for a while. That makes
Yeah.
sense. But here's where, for me, it gets really interesting. The setting.
Tell us about it.
It takes place in 2030, okay?
Yeah.
Near future. But on an Earth completely separate. Totally separate from any other Gundam timeline we know. It's a clean slate.
And that's the kicker, isn't it? Because in this timeline, get this,
Hmm.
there are only 258 humans left on the entire planet.
258. So
Oh, and just one Gundam, one single mobile suit. Think about that. For franchise, usually about huge armies, fleets, massive battles.
right, scale is usually key.
Exactly. But here, stripping it down to 258 people in one machine, it just screams something different. This scarcity tells you right away it's probably not about big wars.
No, it sounds much more personal, like survival.
Precisely. Raw, desperate human survival. The stakes feel incredibly high, but on a totally different level. Every choice, every fight, it's going to feel huge for those few characters.
It really reframes everything, almost like a post-apocalyptic Gundam, but hyper-focused. And they're backing it up too, right? There's a model kit coming.
Yep, a brand new high-grade and HG kit of this lone Gundam, releasing alongside the manga.
That's a pretty clear signal from Bandai. They believe in this manga-first approach, which actually brings us to Gundam and manga.
Yeah, because it's kind of backward compared to a lot of other big anime franchises, isn't it?
How so?
Well, usually you get the manga first, then the anime adaptation. Think Dragon Ball, Naruto, whatever. But Gundam, it almost always starts as an anime.
Ah, right. The original 79 show. Zeta, ZZ. All anime first.
Exactly. And the manga versions often come later. Like Mobile Suit Gundam, The Origin. That was Yasuhiko's amazing manga retelling after the original show.
Or you get spin-offs like Iron-Blooded Orphans, Gecko,
Yeah.
expanding the anime world.
Right, those are the usual routes.
But, and this is fascinating, some really beloved Gundam stories actually started only as manga, like Crossbone Gundam.
Oh, Crossbone is a perfect example. Purely manga, picking up after the Gundam F91 movie. And it just exploded in popularity.
Huge following, led to sequels, tons of awesome model kits people still love.
Yeah.
It really carved out its own niche.
Absolutely. And another great one is Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt,
Ah, the jazz one.
the jazz one. Yeah, started as manga, super gritty, deep story, that unique soundtrack feel even on the page, and that got adapted into a really well-received anime later.
So there is a precedent for manga-first success.
Definitely. And Gundam 8 feels like Kadokawa is leaning into that, really pushing the potential of manga to tell completely new kinds of Gundam stories, taking risks.
Okay, so wrapping up the core idea of Mobile Suit Gundam 8, we've got this totally fresh world, one single mysterious Gundam, and humanity literally down to its last few hundred people. It sounds in-depth.
Incredibly intense. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? If you take this iconic franchise, known for these grand narratives, and you boil it down this drastically, just 258 humans, one Gundam, what kind of stories does that unlock?
Yeah, beyond just the survival aspect.
Right. What new themes could they explore? About what it means to be human, about legacy when there's almost no one left, maybe even about hope in that kind of extreme situation. It really resets the canvas. Something profound could come out of this.
Definitely leaves you thinking. What can you tell with such a focused, almost minimalist setup? We'll have to wait and see. Something for you to chew on until our next deep dive.